Hi guys. So what I wanted to do was actually a little budgeting because it's always like such a hard topic for everyone, but I dropped something in my shop and I thought that this would be like a good time to actually go through it because even if you're not a GoodNotes planner and you use your Apple Calendar for all of your appointments and stuff, you could still use GoodNotes for a really great budgeting planner. So I thought I'd come on here and kind of show how that would work. So if you were here last time, you were part of the creation of this monthly planner that we did for February. So we basically did a February calendar, and I was saying that what I normally do in mine is I go in here and put all of my bills that are due. So let's start there, kind of going through like adding our bills to basically our planner. And then we can kind of go from there. So let's just say this is the new one that I dropped, but let's just say I wanted to keep it like in that red theme or Valentine's theme. So let's pick one of these guys. Move it over. And then let's use this as kind of like what we're going to put our bills on. And if anyone has any questions, drop them in there. I'll do my best to kind of answer at the same time. But let's just say I had bills that were due on the 1st, which we all do have like our mortgage and our rent and stuff like that. And I can make this bigger. But when I do that, you see how it kind of warps that heart. So because of that, if we have more, what we could do instead is crop the heart out. And then now we can make it as big and stretch it as small or whatever as we want, and it's not going to matter. So if this was my actual budget planner, I would do this throughout the month and kind of add all of my bills on my planner. So let's just kind of go through it and pretend that this is going to be the actual planner. And then me personally, I try to keep everything kind of like in the same theme. You can write it in whatever color you want, but I'm going to stick with red. And then we're going to pretty much either write it in or we can use text. Let's use text for now. So we have our mortgage that's due. And then what else did I have? Oh, I had the electric. All right, so that's what's due on the 1st of the month, right? It's a little too big. So how do we make that smaller? We go over here to our, can you guys see? Yeah. We go over here to our lasso tool and then we want to unclick the images because if we don't unclick the images, everything moves. So if I left the images on and I wanted to make this smaller to fit in that box and I did that, it's literally going to select everything, including all the stickers and stuff. I don't want that. So I just hit the back button real quick to kind of readjust it. Go back into the lasso tool, click images off. And then now you can come over here and when you tap it, you can change the color right there. So change it to red and then tap it again and again. And then now I can make it smaller to fit in that little box. So that's how I would add all of my bills in here. And then I would literally take this guy back here and duplicate it. Need to click the images back on. So let's say I have another bill due on the 6th. If I had another bill due on like the 18th of the month. So you kind of get where I'm going with that, right? So now I can go in, add all of my bills on this side of the planner. Let's just say I know I have a credit card here, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's Capital One. So Cap 1, so we'll put that there. And then let's just say I had my internet bill here. So we want to go ahead and put, what is it, Verizon? All right, so now that's there. And see how it changed it back to white? That's because originally that's what I had saved. So white was the color that I had saved in my text box tool. But if I want to keep it red, what I really only have to do is go into unclick images again, tap here, change it to red, and now it changed it for me. But if I wanted to save it going forward so it doesn't keep flipping back to red, I go on to here, click red, go back to the text box tool and save as default so I don't have to keep changing the color. So this is what I would do if I was budgeting on my planner. Let me back up for a minute and just kind of find out from the people that are here. Anyone brand new to GoodNotes and want me to explain like how to even get to this point, or everyone pretty much knows how to get to this point? Hi, Christina. Thank you for liking the live. You're new? Okay. I love new people. So how new? You have an iPad or haven't even gotten the iPad yet? Did you download GoodNotes? Have you used it yet? Let me just get an idea of what I'm going to show you before I go too far, because I definitely don't want to lose you. I don't have an iPad yet. Okay, that's fine. So what you're going to do when you get your iPad is not going to look like this. I have a lot of videos on how to create it and make it this way. And you're more than welcome to comment on one of the videos and I'll do a separate video just for you. But you're going to want to download this guy, which is GoodNotes. And with that being said, on GoodNotes, you're going to, once you have it added, it's going to look kind of like this. And it's basically just going to have nothing. Right now, I'm using this notebook that I'm kind of doodling in and using for purpose. Hi, Lisa. For purposes of you guys learning. But it's going to look like that. There's nothing going to be in it. So none of these books are going to be in here, or notebooks and folders are going to be in there. You're literally just going to start here. And you're going to start by clicking new, and you're going to create your first folder or notebook. So these are folders, these are notebooks. What's the difference? The folders, when you tap them, they have more folders or more notebooks. The notebook, when you tap it, it's literally just itself. It's going to open up to whatever the last page was you were looking at. So that's the difference. What do I use the different things for? So my notebooks I use pretty much like my work notebook is in here. My regular planner is in here. My fitness planner is in here. My budget planner is in here. And then my folders I use, so like everything in my Etsy shop is in here. My digital paper is in here. My stickers from other shops are in here. Templates in there. So I use that to kind of keep me very organized, so I'm not trying to find things everywhere, trying to figure out where everything is, if that makes sense. Once you get to this spot, you're going to create either a notebook or a folder, depending on what you're going to start. So that's what you're going to do. This is like my pretend beginner GoodNotes. That's what it's going to look like. It's basically not going to have anything on here unless you create it. So we created this last time. This is how I would add my bills in here. Now, from here, if you want to take it a step further, this is where all the budgeting stuff that I just dropped comes in handy. And it's called the Budget Mega Pack, and it's available in my shop now. And I'll show you guys how much you get with it. So you're going to basically get a budget planner that's going to have a monthly budget. And I know you guys have seen this in some of your credit card transactions or even your bank. Like if you look at your statements, depending on the type of bank account you have, it'll give you like what your most expenses or your highest expenses are, and it'll even give you like this graph, so you can kind of create that yourself as you're going through it. And then you can even put the categories that you know you're spending a lot in. So for me, I know for a fact it's eating out, so I would put that as in one of the like most spent categories, and then I can put the total of those categories in here for the month. And then I have my bill tracker and then my expense tracker. The difference is obviously your expenses is going to almost be like everything coming out of your account. And this is just bills. So you can kind of separate the two. So at the end of the month, you can have like a completed form with the total you spent. And then you get debt tracker, which I thought this was really good because you can keep track of basically your credit cards with the balance that you have in there, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. And then if you even wanted to, I left some room on the sides so you can then put like, you know, how much you paid towards it, or like if you're trying to knock it out, like I know some of us do like the snowball, and there's some other ways to kind of get rid of debt. These little side areas here can help you kind of determine which card you're paying off first. So if this was mine, I would literally write out every single one of my cards in here, what the balances are, the interest rate, the minimum payment, and then I would either put like what's left to pay it off. And then that way I can get organized and pay off everything as fast as I can. Because obviously the rates are insanity and we all want to be debt free in 2025, right? And then here you get the stickers and widgets. So I did like little stickies with like your grocery tracker, income tracker, monthly expenses, savings tracker, weekly expenses, and then your bills and the amount. This is kind of like if you wanted to add it to a page. So let's say like we wanted to kind of go back in. Where did that one go? Let's say we actually wanted to add that to here. We could actually do that here. And then we can put our bills if we wanted to do it with a sticker. So you have that option too. So like if you have more than 1 or 2 bills due on a specific date, you can actually use the sticker instead and then kind of put the debt in there. So that kind of helps there. And then from there, let's go back to where I was. From there, we have the sticky notes, and then I did budget, so you can add little budget stickers if you're trying to stay in a budget with stuff. And then I thought these were really cute, the want, needs, and unexpected, because we all have those every single month. And then here we have all of our icons. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I would use this planner as part of my budget. So the first thing I would do is I would get my expense tracker, copy this page, and then right after my monthly planner, budget planner, I would add that page in there. And then from here, what I would do is I would put what my account balance started with, right? So I would put like whatever it is. So for purposes of going through this, let's just say it's $5,000. That's what I'm starting with. And I gotta change this color. Images are off. And I like turning images off when I'm doing anything that has to do with like something that's not an image. This way, like I know for a fact. All right, so we start with $5,000. Let's just say that's what our starting point is. And I would put that there so I know what I started the month with. Then I would go in with my highlighter, and you can kind of pick whatever color you want. But then we would go highlight the month of February. And now I start all of my transactions. Hold on, I think I missed questions. Hold on. Did I miss anything? Thanks for the follow, guys. No. Thanks, Christina. No, okay, I didn't miss anything. If you guys get lost or you have any questions, stop me. I don't have a problem showing you something, or even if it's something different. So I would basically mark off or highlight the month that we're in, and I would literally start going through my transactions and start putting them in there. Now you could be fancy and use the text box and actually have everything be like, typed out for you. Why does this thing keep red? Set as default. You can actually do it this way and then put everything in if you wanted to do it that way. Me, I'm probably going to write it in because I want it to be as realistic as possible. And I know I'm not going to sit here and type every single transaction into my account. I might, but especially when you just made a payment, you're not coming back and forth. Most of us make payments throughout the month, and then at the end of the day or at the end of the week, we kind of reconcile our checkbook or our account. And then what I would do is, let's say I paid the mortgage. So we're going to go here and we're going to type in mortgage. And I would put that in there. And then the category, I would actually use those icon stickers that I showed you guys to kind of do the category. So I'm not typing things over and over again. And I would look for my mortgage sticker. Excuse me. Turn images on. Otherwise, you can't take stuff. And then I would take it from here and then move it over here to the category. Paste it. So now I know this is a mortgage. This is the payment for the mortgage. And then how much, and then I did these so that you could either do cash, debit, or credit. And then if it's income, you can also put it there. This is how I would do it. It's a debit because I paid it automatically, right? Like you auto pay or whatever. I went on the account and did it. Let's just say it was $2,000. And then here, I would put from this 5,000 that I started with, I would actually put on the side here what I'm left with so that this line here can be my balance. Is that making sense for you guys? Kind of like a way to see everything seamlessly. So then I would go here and then I would put that I have now 3,000. And now I know out of the 5,000 I started with, that's what I have left. And then let's say me or my husband gets paid, for example. So then I can go in here and do 2, 1, or whatever day it is we get paid. And then I could do over here. I hate when this thing does that. This is why I wouldn't type it. From here, I would just basically say paycheck or whatever. Or if it's me, I would probably put like my name, or if it's my husband, I'd put his name. And then the category, I would do payday here, and then the credit amount, or I'm sorry, income, and then I would add that there. Is that making sense for you guys? Yeah, I go live. Welcome, welcome. I try to announce it, but sometimes I'm like in the mood or in the middle of something and I'm like, ooh, this would be really nice to show people. So now it would be payday. I would use the payday sticker for that. Bring it over. And now I could use this sticker and I can put it there as my payday for whoever's paycheck that was. But you guys get kind of what I'm saying, right? So now on here, let's say it's going to be income, and let's just say it was, I don't know, $3,500. So then from there, I would add the $3,500 over here, and then boom, I would add what this and this came out to be. And then as soon as I see it come out of my bank, because a lot of times, we make payments online, or whatever, and it doesn't come out of the bank right away. So what I normally do is I actually go in, when I see it leave my account, I highlight it. So I know it's gone and that I'm accounting for it, because this here is going to be my true balance, even though my bank reflects something else because things haven't hit yet. Is that making sense? But this is how I would use the expense tracker. And just remember, guys, this is supposed to be like a budget, almost like an addition to your budget planner. You can create your own calendar and do this method where you actually add everything, but you don't have to have a calendar on both sides if you don't want to. So it will be used as an income and expense for tracking your balances at the side. I get it. Exactly. That's just me personally. I was doing this today because I started using it today for the first time, and it's a new month, so it's easy to kind of go back to the first and start looking at it. And I was like, you know what? I would actually put here what my true balance is. Because as you know, we make purchases and stuff and payments, and the bank never reflects the true balance really until everything hits. So you got things coming in and out all the time, and it's never like 100%, if that makes sense. But that's how I would use these side things. I would add that in there. And I didn't, because honestly, I can go back and add that column there. But what if you guys don't want to actually budget that way? So I don't want to make you budget my way. This is just something I was like, oh, okay, this is really good to do and kind of keep track of. Any questions on the budgeting so far? So then I would go here and say I have $6,500 in my account. So now I know that after this and this is where I'm left with. And now I can go through the rest of the month putting all my bills. And the good news is we don't need 20 gazillion pages, because all of us are different. And I might run out of this page in the first week of February, but other people won't. Like I actually created this because my daughter was into this whole like no spend November. She started, and then she went into, budgeting, and she was like, Mom, I actually saved so much money by doing this. So I want something that you can make for me where I can keep track of everything. And that's kind of like how this came about. And I was like, well, I could use one too. And just so you guys know, I added that in there because of her. But where is it? So I also have these. So you can use these no spend or spent sticker. So you can add it to like your planner on this side if you wanted to. So like, let's say you didn't spend today, and today's the 3rd. So you can actually add it to this side of the planner, and then you can have no spend days too. So you can track that, and then whatever you spent the next day or whatever, you can put that in. So that's on there too. And then I did the date dots so that if you have a blank planner, you can add those in, because let's face it, date dots make all monthly planners look so much cuter. And then these are so that you can actually create your own planners without having to buy one that doesn't match your vibe. You can actually just take it depending on the month. Some weeks have 6, some weeks have 5, and then you can create your own little style there. Making sense, guys? So far, so good, right? But that's what I would use these budget planners for. That's how I would kind of keep track of my month and just make it very seamless, but yet easy to keep up with. The more busier and complicated your budget planner is, I'm telling you, I've been a banker for 17 years. The more complicated you make it, the harder it is to stick with it. If you just kind of keep it simple and very seamless and very similar to what your bank account shows you, you can keep doing it no problem. But the minute you start complicating it and have to, do too much, you're gonna fall off of it. You are, because I've tried and it doesn't work. I need something simplified. So this is it. And it's all for you guys, available when you guys want it. Now, we did that. That's how I would do my bills, put them in there. This is how I would use the expense tracker. Let me just see if there's anything else I would want to actually show you guys. The other thing, like I know other people have told me what they do is they use these throughout the month instead of using this method. They actually just, like, for instance, they'll take a credit card icon and put it on that day and then put the card it is right underneath it. And that's another way to do it too. It also keeps it nice and simple and very like cohesive with everything. But these guys have pretty much everything I can think of. And then what I did was I added one that's empty. So if I forgot something, you guys can use that one and use it for whatever you need. But super nice. I thought it was a really good addition to the shop. And I feel like we all are trying to budget, especially when you don't use GoodNotes for everything. Like, using it for just budget is still very, very much recommended because it's all right there. Now, how do you guys feel about doing a daily for tomorrow? You guys want to decorate a daily spread for tomorrow? I need one bad. And tomorrow's busy, so I need something that's gonna work out good for me. You guys want to do a daily for tomorrow? Where are my dailies at? Actually, I could do it right here and then move it over. You need one too? Should we do Valentine's themes, or what should we do? Should we use leopard? I have a new pack I haven't even used yet that's leopard. Should we use that, or should we stick with like the Valentine's theme? Should we stick with like Valentine's theme, or should we do the leopard love, which is still hearts and let's see it. New drops. Should we use this one? I haven't even touched this one yet. Oh, it's so cute. I think I want to use that. Leopard. Yeah, I know. It's so hard to say no to leopard. Leopard is so hard to say no to. All right, let's use leopard. Why not? All right, let me see if I want to grab one of these. Oh, I love this one though. All right, let's use this one. Okay, actually, you guys can choose. Should we use this one? This is kind of the one I'm vibing with right now. Or we could use this one with the pink background, or this one. So this is 1, 2, or 3. The heart one. All right, so this one. All right, let's use it. So we're gonna take it, copy page, and why we do that is because this is the pack it all came in. We don't wanna mess up these packs. So we take it and we copy the page, and then we work on the page from there. So then from there, we paste it where we wanna work at. So in this example, it's gonna, actually, you know what? I can go directly to my dailies and do it there. So this is my daily. You guys helped me make this one last time. So I'm just gonna add that page in here. And now we're gonna go back to the Leopard Love collection and kind of figure out what stickers we're gonna use. So we know it's February, but that one has a lot of pink in it. So I almost wanna use one of these guys. All right, let's do this. And then for most of my decorating, I do the split screen like this, but I normally use it this way because it looks so much bigger. But for you guys, if I start planning this way, I feel like you guys can't see everything that's on this side. So I normally leave it like this, which is harder to kind of see, but at least you guys see everything. It's harder for me, but easier for you guys to see. So if you're ever doing this on your own, or if you're doing it with me right now, flip your screen over this way, do yourself a favor and make it bigger. Make it bigger for yourself. Why not? So this is it. Let's see. What are we going to take from there? I feel like these would be cute. I'm trying to think everything I have to do tomorrow so I can pick a good one. Okay, let's start with the month. So we can go ahead and add this guy over. That glitch is still happening. When is GoodNotes gonna fix that glitch? It's driving me insane already. Can we see it or do we need to adjust? All right, so this is a really good example. I'm gonna show you guys something because as you can see, the background is busy. Because the background is busy, if I'm going to be putting stickers on top, they don't look right unless I really kind of figure out like the perfect angles to put them in, but I don't like breaking my head that way. So what I normally do is just so I can continue to enjoy the background, I'll try and put something over the middle so I can still enjoy the background but still have all my stickers kind of pop in the middle. And I'll show you what I mean. So for instance, I like that pink. Let's see if I can grab it. So what I'll do is I'll circle in the middle. And you see how I was able to grab one section of that heart that had that pretty pink and it's the same color? I take that and then I'll do copy and then I'll zoom out of it and then I'll tap again and paste it. And then now I have the same color in the middle here. I'll move this guy out. In the middle so that I can still enjoy the background, but I could still use my crazy funky stickers all over the place without having to worry about it. You guys see what I did? And then now that sticker went to the back. Why did it go to the back? Because I placed this sticker on the page first. So every time you put a sticker on any page, it's going to remember the sequence that they came over on. This box I did after. So because of that, it wants to make sure that the other sticker has that sequence. So all you do is tap it, hit arrange, send to back, and now this guy comes popping back to the front. So it's February, and then we're gonna grab some date dots, and we have them here. Tomorrow is the 4th, so I'm gonna grab this guy. Hold, so you wanna press it and hold until it duplicates. And then I kinda like doing it like this. I'm gonna move this one to the front. Any questions so far with what I've done or anyone want to see that again? Just let me know and I'll show you. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and we know it's Tuesday, so I can bring that over. But I kind of like these guys here. I think I want to bring one of these guys. So I'm gonna bring him over like this. And from here, I guess we could just move a couple other more stickers to kind of make it pop even better. But I don't like how this is not in the middle. That's pretty, right? Let's see, we can bring over a nice little sticky. Actually, we can bring this guy back over to pop that over, to bring that back. So here I can move it here. And now we have a good little sticky note from my to-do list. And then here I would just basically put in whatever I have going on. And I know I have I'm going to move it to white though, because this way it can pop a little bit better. Yes, Isa, actually, that's why I said if you were doing this, I would recommend do it this way because you would have a bigger screen to work with when you double the screen up. It's a lot bigger of a section, you see? So that's way more area to kind of work with than the way I'm doing it. I keep it like this so you guys can see it all. This way you guys can see both sides. Because if I flip it, you guys can't see both sides. But you're right. Horizontal is better for being able to do from both sides. And then I was putting in here, I have a conference call at 9. And then I have a client meeting at 10:30. And then I can't think of my to-do list right now, but I can put it here. And then I can find something else to kind of put and decorate on top of that. Ooh, I like the cherries. Let's do that. Bring that over. And then here, if I wanted to do a grocery list or whatever, which I probably should do because Lord knows my fridge is empty, I can look for another sticker for that. These are income ones. Here it is. Let's use a little to-do list. And I keep moving it over that way. All right, perfect. So then I'll have my to-do list kind of popping out on the side. Let's move these guys over up a little. And you guys see, whenever you want to move any of the text over, sometimes can be frustrating because one of the ways to do it, you can go here and unclick images, circle it and move it. But sometimes if you're moving fast, you don't want to go back and forth to that tool. So you could just tap it and then you have these 3 lines and you can grab it from there. This is the iPad mini. This is the mini. So now I could do my to-do list here. And this guy, if I really wanted to, I can make him bigger. Boom. So now I can have the rest of my day added, which I can't remember all of it. I can put here my grocery list if I want, and then my to-do list. And there it is. My day for tomorrow is complete. We actually did that pretty fast. Anything else you guys want to see? Oh, that's a great question. Okay. So everyone is going to be a little different, Carmen, because everyone is at a different stage of their GoodNotes journey. So let me answer your question by asking a question. Do you have GoodNotes and do you have a planner and have you used it? If you have a planner, let me see. Yes, I have GoodNotes, mini iPad, and a planner. Okay. So if you have a planner already and you like it and you find yourself using it, then don't change and stick to that, right? If you were starting brand new, I would say there's 2 planners you can go with. You can either go with one that comes pre-decorated for you, like this, where it has all the stickers for the whole year. And this way you don't have to worry about buying small. Now you can just worry about the smaller packs because this came decorated. So you could either start there, or you could go to like a very basic planner. Where did I put it? I have hyperlinked as well, but I feel like hyperlinks can be a little annoying. Or you could just do like a basic planner so that you can practice and do all of that on your own. And then from there, you would just buy sticker packs that you want, that you can utilize the date dots and everything else on here with, if that makes sense. From there, if you're kind of good with the planner you have and you don't want to add any of that, where I would say you would want to focus on is depending on what you like to do. So if you're into the budgeting side, then I would focus on, getting budget stuff. If you're an everyday planner, then I would do a little bit of, my packs try to come with everything. It'll have a little bit of budget. It'll have a little bit of work. It'll have deco so you can decorate your month. Budget and work. Okay. Oh, you're like me then. You want a fitness, a budget, and a work. Okay, so if I was going to do a work planner, I would do something basic. I would keep the complicated, pretty planner for like my home life, and then I would do something basic like this, which is just every month. From here, I would add what I need for work, and then I would just do dailies for work or weekly for work, either or. So you can either do a weekly planner for your work or a daily. If you're like me, my, what is it called on your computer for work? God, it's not OneNote. That's not what I'm thinking of. God, what is it called that everyone has on their computer and it has a calendar and everything else? Why can't I think of it? You guys know what I mean. Most jobs give you like your email with a calendar, and I normally put everything in Outlook. Thank you. Yes, Outlook. So I normally put like all of my stuff in Outlook because obviously I need it there in case of anything. Thank you. Yes, Outlook. But what I do with Outlook is I take what's in my Outlook and I add it here. So if I have a conference call at 9 a.m., client meeting, whatever, I'll add it on my daily along with whatever I have going on. Like if the kids have practice or, whatever, my husband's at work all day, whatever it is, I'll add it here so that it's on my iPad because I'm not on my computer 24/7. From there, what I would say, something that's really, really nice is the fitness planner. Where did it go? It's back over here in the planner. Now, the fitness planner is amazing. I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite things I did. Let me actually show you mine so it's easier to see how to use it. So this is my fitness planner. I sell it with different covers, so you can pick the cover that you want. And then let me just show you how I've been using it. So let me go to the beginning. So this is the cover I selected for it. And then what I did was I put 12 boxes so that you can take pictures of your progress. God, please forgive my picture, but you guys see what I'm saying. From there, what I did is on here, I put everything I do. So if it was a rest day, a cardio day, if I did booty, if I did back, chest, arms, whatever I did, I'll put it on here. What I do from there is I take the same daily that I create for myself. For instance, if I was going to the gym right now, which I'm actually thinking about it, this was my planner from today. So what I would take it, I would do this, copy the page, then I would go back to my fitness planner. Not this one, this one. I would go to my fitness planner and I would find the month, right? So this is January. January's done, but I just want to show you kind of what I did. And then I added all the workouts I did. All the workouts I did, how much weight I lifted, whatever. So what I would do if I was going to the gym right now and I was pulling up to the gym, I would go sit in the sauna and do exactly what I'm about to show you. I would go to the month, so I bookmark it, so I don't have to keep following through there, right? So yesterday I did cardio, and that was my focus yesterday, and I weighed myself. So I still need to upload the picture to that thing I showed you, but yes, this one's on Etsy shop too. That's exactly what it's called. It's called the Fitness Planner. And I'll show you guys what the Etsy looks like in a minute. From here, I would figure out what the workout is, and then this is what I did yesterday. I would go to this page and paste my daily for the day. Why? I'm going to show you in a minute. I would take all this stuff, delete it out. I would keep that car there, delete this out, delete it out, delete this out. Basically taking all this stuff that has nothing to do with workout, and I would take it all out. And then what I would do from here is I would delete this out, and then I would take this, make it bigger, take this sticker, put it here, take this one, put it here for Monday, take this morning sticker out, and then from here what I would do is I would actually grab this same sticker, copy it, go back over here, paste it, and then I'm going on the floor and I'm about to start my workout. And then I would list all my workouts and kind of start from here. Yes, it's on my Etsy shop. So if you guys haven't been there yet, I'll show you real quick what it looks like. This is it. Same logo and everything. And then all the planners, if you click on planners, they're all there. And then you have the new drops. I normally put in that same folder. It's called new drops. So everything that I've dropped in the last week or so is always going to be in that new drop folder. And then pretty much everything is on there. Everything, including the fitness planners right here. So it has all of these covers and then everything that I just showed you. That's basically how it comes. But that's how I would use the fitness planner. And what else did you say? You said fitness, budgeting, and work. The last thing I would say for work, because this is like what works for me, is I have a work notebook. And what it is everything that I do throughout the day, if there's something I need to take notes with, this is how I put them all in there. And then this is just a template that I need to fill out with every client that I'm sitting in front of. So I took that PDF and I uploaded it to my iPad so I can fill this out. So I don't know what you do for work. What do you do for work, Carmen? I know most of us have to fill out some crazy form or there's daily stuff. Oh, God. You have a bunch of stuff. Okay. So for an accountant, if you're meeting with clients, I'm sure there's things that you need to fill out and know about that customer, to take them on as a client. So you might have something that you fill out manually. This is the same for me. Every client I meet with, I used to fill out something manually. So what I did is I took all that information that I fill out manually and I put it on a PDF and I uploaded it here so I can just scribble whatever it is from the client. And depending on what they tell me, I add it in there. And then when I come back to the computer, I can add it in. So this is just me sitting in front of clients filling all this crap out. So that's basically what I would use for work. I would have a notebook that's exclusive to work where I can find everything. And then a quick way to do something Like for instance, if there's a page that you want to save, like I'll show you for an example. I don't think I bookmark anything, right? So this page, I'm probably going to want to save. I'm not going to show it because it has passwords, but I put it in my bookmark because now if I go to my whatever page and I need it really quick, I can just hit that bookmark button and now that page comes up. So that's a way to get around hyperlinks, because a lot of times like hyperlinks can be confusing, but this is a way you can kind of hyperlink something that you want to see, if that makes sense. But that's what I would have. So you said budget, work, and fitness. That's how I would use it. I would do the fitness planner and keep all of my stuff kind of in there. Does that answer your question? And is there anything else you wanted to see? Perfect. Lisa, you still hanging out with me? Perfect, perfect. Nice. How are you feeling, Lisa? I know you're kind of new too. Is there anything that you've been trying to do and you got stuck with? I will tell you this. GoodNotes seems complicated, but the more you do it in practice, you will get frustrated at times because certain things won't come out the way you want. But once you get it, you become so fast, and you can't, like, I literally can't leave the house without my iPad now. Everything is in there. My budget stuff is in there. Everything is in there. So I really don't leave anything. Oh, you copied my daily? No judgment, girlfriend, please. Pretty soon you're gonna pass me and you're gonna show me some stuff and I'm gonna be like, oh wait, let me see how you did that. Yeah, tag me for sure. But that's basically how I would use it. I know that this live was mainly about like getting, where did it go? This one. Getting used to like using an expense tracker and kind of budgeting. But I feel like you guys caught on to that really quick because it's so easy. To do dailies, I do have a separate pack for that. I'll give you one that's pretty easy and kind of like how I started using it. Let's see. Let me go to my shop. Etsy shop. If you go to the shop and look for templates, you're going to find this guy. And this one has almost every color in the rainbow. These can be like your weekly. So you'll basically have a box for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's super easy. And then you can decorate a little bit, use date dots over here to kind of make it pretty. And then you get familiar with it. So you'll have these weekly templates that you can make. And then I used to use this one when I first started. And I would do like AM, PM, morning, afternoon, or even Saturday, Sunday, if you were doing like a weekend one. So this is super easy because now you have all this room to decorate. You can put the month up here. You can put your little day. You can write it in if you still don't have stickers. But these were kind of cute to start with. And then, of course, you have white so that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. This one you can do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So there's 47 templates in this one. So it's a pretty big pack. And then these ones, these are one of my favorites to use because these little boxes can represent whatever you want. So for instance, you can have the month up here and then you can do AM, like morning, afternoon, evening, or however you want. And then you can do a to-do list, a grocery list, and then like your to-dos at work. and then you decorate this however you want. Is that making sense? So these ones can be kind of whatever you want it to be. But these are the best templates for that when you're starting out. And then these other boxes can be, I have these in here. Let's see what other ones I have so I can explain them to you. So that could be Monday through Sunday. These ones, I used to do them for like for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I would do my weekly to-do list and then like a grocery list here if I wanted to use it that way. But I've also used them for vision boards. So I'll basically put like my month up here and then I'll just put pictures of what my vision board is and I'll give it a theme. So it could be like my vision board for home or like something I want to accomplish, something in my finances I want to accomplish. If there's something I want to buy, I'll put it on there like a want list. So you could use that for that. But these are like a great way to start your template. And then you have this one where it kind of gives you a list, a to-do list, or it could be a grocery list, whatever. And then you could use this side for whatever you want. So if you were going to use this one, oh, and then there's stickers on there too. So you get these sticky notes with it and these little, I forgot how cute this is. So you get like, and this is Spanish and English. But you could do appointments, list, whatever, so you can put that somewhere. But if I was making like a quick to-do list and I wanted something very quick, I would grab something like this. I would put the month and the day, and then I'll create my to-do list with like whatever else is going on, and then a couple stickers and keep it moving. And that's why most of my packs come like this. I'll show you. Let me grab this one, the leopard love, for example. So you get all of these stickers, you get date dots, you get all of the months, you get a couple stickers for decoration, you get the days of the week, then you get them in like the letters in case you don't want to write the whole thing. But then at the very back of most of my packs, if you noticed, the ones that are, I think it's $2.99 or $3, the cheaper one doesn't have these templates in the back. But if they're the more expensive ones, they're going to have a few templates. So like here, you could have done like February, morning, afternoon, evening, and then like a to-do list or a reminder or something. So that kind of keeps it simple for you. And then some of them even have like this one I dropped. Where is it? Is it in the here? This one. I think it's this one. Hold on. Yeah, see, I started doing this type of templates. I actually am gonna do a new template pack with these because honestly, this is the easiest way to do a daily and a weekly. So you can grab something like this on the agenda so you can put what you have to do. You can do like your little morning, or you can decorate this part. You can put your to-do list on here, your notes, and then whatever work thing you have going on. Or any phone calls you have to make. Like I have to make certain phone calls a day. So I would put that somewhere on here. So I would do something like this. And then if I'm in a rush and don't want to do much, I would grab something like this for my weekly. And then I would just do Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Put everything on there. And then it's still cute and it's still like pleasing to look at, if that makes sense. Does that answer you? But that's how I would do it. I would do something that's kind of like easy to start with. I can move a couple stickers over, make it still look cute, but then kind of get in the groove of it. This one's out. This particular one is out. This is the Lucky Gnomes. But what I want to do is take that same template and make it in a bunch of different colors and drop it in the shop. So that's going to be coming at the end of the week. For instance, let me see, where did the Valentine stuff go? And I believe it's this one. So see, this one, we're in February, so obviously you get all of the stickers, you get the date dots, you get the month, you get the days of the week, all of that. Nope, wrong one. It's this one. Same thing. You get a bunch of like cute little Valentine stickers. You get the date dots. You get the days of the week. You get the month. You get some labels. And then towards the back, you get digital paper. And then seeing here's another one of those. So I'm trying to put it in every single one of my packs because I feel like this is so necessary. If you're in a rush, it's still cute. It's still easy to kind of maneuver, and it's still decorated for the month. And then here's the weekly one. So I'm thinking about doing this in like pretty much every color in the rainbow to kind of add to that other template one. So this is out, but it's part of the Gnomes Love. And the other one I showed you was part of the Lucky Gnomes. So they're in there. They're just towards the back. But if you just want templates, then this huge template pack that has all of these I just showed you, 47 pages basically of just templates. These are still really easy to use and definitely useful for what you were saying. Any other questions? Lisa, you've been quiet today, girl. Erica, you too. I see you still in there. You guys are either busy planning your little hearts away or hopefully you're following me. Hopefully I wasn't too fast. There she is. Erica, how you feeling? With GoodNotes, you're getting the gist of it now? Good to hear. You got to post something and tag me. You got to do like a cute little daily or a weekly or something and tag me on it so I can go see what you've been working on. All right, ladies. Well, that'll do. I'm going to go eat something and maybe hit the gym. Oh, nice. You finally finished? Good. I'm glad. All right, so I'll probably be back in here on Friday, if not sooner, but this time I'll try to announce it because I just came on here. I was updating my budget planner and I was like, ooh, I should show them how this works. And I kind of came on without announcing myself. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week and enjoy your planners. I'll see you guys around. Bye. Have a good night.